Sean, haven't we played Titanfall together before,
Yes,
Sean?
we have played
You
Titanfall.
bought it for $5.
I bought it for $5. You bought it probably full price.
I think it came free with my Xbox.
Oh, you got the
It needs to come
Titanfall
free.
bundle. No, it's a fun game.
Someone doesn't like Titanfall.
No.
What? Titanfall's good.
Who doesn't like Titanfall?
No.
I've played
She's like,
Titanfall.
Titan
It's good. God
shit.
damn it.
Just a bunch of mechs running around.
That's the fun part. It's different from like
God.
I'm a soldier and I can jump, a Halo jump.
I'm a soldier and I can jump into a bigger soldier.
It's like a Russian nesting doll of soldiers. Titanfall 2 is gonna have Titan for Titans. It's gonna be like you fall down your Titan, get in your Titan gets in a Titan.
No, seriously. Titanfall 2.
No, not seriously.
No, seriously. Titanfall 2 is because they sold enough. There's definitely Titanfall 2, but new things have come out about it. Apparently, it's finally going to have a single-player campaign. God damn it, I'm glad for that. The only thing I'm worried is it's definitely going to be multiplat. And the servers they used for Titanfall on Xbox One were really good. So I'm worried they're going to move it over to different, to like the shitty like EA servers and all that. So that's the only thing I'm worried about, but I'm looking forward to the story mode. I'm looking forward to, because from what I played from the game, it was fun, but I was like, I want to know more of the story. I want to know why we use mechs. Why are we on these planets?
That's the one thing about Titanfall that was so perplexing to me. It's like the one-player game was non-existent. The only story mode was a co-op story mode where you just got like maybe a 5-second cutscene before you just played a regular co-op match. So yeah, that would be great. That'd be great. A little bit more backstory on the universe, but at the same time, and would it take away from the appeal of the game? The core gameplay was multiplayer. So adding a one-player, single-player story mode, would they be better served focusing on the multiplayer experience?
Josh, did you play Titanfall at all?
Yes, I have played Titanfall the day of release. I played it for about a week or two, and I stopped playing it. The game is good. Don't get me wrong, but it was just something about it at the time that just didn't have enough and it was just the and I don't know if you guys know this, but the game, it did have like an online campaign mode, but it was really still multiplayer, and they had like and they had like some dialogue on in the background, but you couldn't really pay attention to what's going on because you're in the fight. And I hope with the second game they actually do a hell of a good job with the story.
Yeah.
From what I heard.
See, I think that's my complaint, and I guess I must have been breaking up pretty bad the last time. But like that, the complaint I have is, I like Titanfall for its simplicity. Its focus on the multiplayer aspect was its greatest strength to me. The fact that they sort of ignored the main story and there was no single player mode, to me it kind of emphasized the multiplayer strengths of the game. And I thought that they were able to focus a lot more on the multiplayer aspects by ignoring the one player game. So
and also
my game crashed and then restored again.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. But no, I was going to say...
That was my impression. I'm pretty good at
it. To give a little backstory, the original two guys that created the Call of Duty Modern Warfare game, which every Call of Duty game since then has been based on, created Titanfall. So kind of in a weird way, you are playing the spirit. If you play Titanfall, you're playing the spiritual successor to Modern Warfare 2, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. This isn't like official, but this is like the evolution, if you will, of the original Call of Duty mechanics and gameplay and concept.
And people were calling it the Call of Duty killer. I remember hearing that a couple years ago.
I remember that too. What I find funny? Fucking
And then Advanced Warfighter came out. So.
No,
did the same thing.
Yeah, with the same thing. What I find fucking funny, that and Black Ops 3, you know how you're walking up against the walls on Black Ops 3? I was like, this was on Titanfall. Titanfall
that makes
did
you
it
wonder.
first.
I like that. That makes you wonder. The guys who left Bungie or
Activision.
Activision, the guys who left Activision to make the studio that made Titanfall, did they see where Activision was going with Modern Warfare with like free running combat and say, we're going to steal this idea and go make Titanfall? Or did they go make Titanfall and Activision go, oh shit, these guys were right at the board meetings?
Activision totally fucked it. If you read the story, Activision did some shady shit and pretty much forced them out of the company. In fact, Activision tried to access their computers, and they had to get in contact with Microsoft to get into the computers, and Microsoft's like, we feel uncomfortable with this. You need to go get like some like official go to I can't remember if it was getting warrants to search the computers.
Subpoenas.
Yeah, Microsoft is like, we're not going to go into these Infinity Ward servers unless we get like a court order to do it. So Microsoft refused to do it, and it's like, if you read into the story, Microsoft is really shitty and pretty much pushed them out, and because they didn't want to do Call of Duty games, they wanted to do something different. So it's more like Activision is just ripping them off still, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so it's which is funny because I always think it's so ironic because Activision, who was it that they left? Was it Atari that they left because they weren't getting enough credit with Atari, and they left Atari so they could give the people who actually worked on the game credit for their work, and then here they are ripping off people who worked on their games and not giving them credit for their work. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. We're talking about Titanfall 2 here. Titanfall 2, Ginger,
Titanfall.
Donovan, any opinions on Titanfall? Do I need to share my games with you guys so you can play Titanfall?
No.
No, don't give a shit.
Oh,
That's going to be a negative, Ghost Rider.
Well, John...
Titan's a great game. I think it deserves a sequel. You know, I do.
Cool. Go play it.
I don't know if you guys have read, but there was Lionsgate or whatever. They was talking about that there was going to be a spinoff or a TV series regarding Titanfall. I read that and I was like, can we just let the game come out first? I'm not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
A TV series based on Titanfall. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to keep up with everything we're doing, hit the subscription button on the video. And if you want to see more 2-Bit podcast videos, hit the video on the right. Or if you want to see some 2-Bit reviews, hit that video on the left. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.